This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Good evening and welcome to Roswell. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 101.9. As we get ready for Tiger basketball, the Alamogordo boys facing off against Roswell this evening, Roswell High School, as the Tigers looking to get back on the winning track after falling to Carlsbad last Thursday. It's their only game this week, and they'll be back here in Roswell next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the Poke Horn tournament as well. And then they'll have another 3 games on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of January against, I believe it's Espanola Valley, Lovington, and I'm going to forget that. El Paso Leadership Academy, I believe, is the other one. So the Coyotes getting ready to take the floor. They've got a brand new fancy digital scoreboard here. Tigers are taking the floor as well. And so Alamo coming from left to right, and will be warming up down and to the right in front of us with the Coyotes down and to the left. They're standing at the center court at the moment before they get into their warm-ups. Not a particularly big crowd here tonight, but may start to grow. I'll be honest, I thought the game was at 7 o'clock tonight and not 6:30. So maybe I wasn't the only one who thought that. Looks like, well, it shows 9:26, I think, on the warm-up clock right now. So I don't know if they're running a full 15 or 20 or what exactly the case is. But Roswell coming into tonight's matchup at 3-1. Alamogordo coming into this one at 2-3. Wins over Deming and Silver for the Tigers. Losses to Rio Rancho and Carlsbad twice. And we'll now face off against this Roswell team. We'll tell you who they faced off against coming up here in just a little while for you as well. But this would be a nice win for Alamogordo if they can grab it and beat a 5A team and a pretty darn good 5A team in Roswell. This will be and it's always a challenge when Alamogordo plays here. They run a very up-tempo style. You've got to be good on transition defense. They will pressure you. Maybe not quite as intense as, say, Hobbs, but, maybe more along the lines of Carlsbad. But, the big thing is they're going to run the floor, and you just cannot take a trip down the floor off. If you miss a shot, you better be looking around to see who's leaking out into the front court behind you because they're likely trying to get ahead of you, make the long pass, and get an easy bucket. So. Really important for the Tigers to be aware of that and to be very focused in on those kind of things coming up in tonight's matchup. We got a pretty busy evening of basketball as well. You've got the Alamogordo girls at home against Hobbs. That one should be underway. The Mescalero Apache boys and girls both hosting Tularosa tonight. 5:30 and 7 doubleheaders there. Cloudcroft boys and girls were here in Roswell last night playing Gateway Christian. They lost those games. The girls, I believe it was 53-47, and the boys, I'm going to get those scores wrong. Let me pull those up real quick. As soon as I started saying it, I went, no, you're gonna mess up those scores. 53-40, the boys lost. 44-37, the girls fell to Gateway Christian. So 4-5 for the boys, 4-5 for the girls as well for Cloudcroft. All right, so we're getting ready to see the 2-3 Alamogordo Tigers and the 3-1 Roswell Coyotes get ready to tip off in, I assume, about 10 to 15 minutes here. Is kind of weird. We don't have any music going on, and just the sound of sneakers and teams warming up. It's different. They had music going earlier, but for some reason, I guess they weren't running the pregame warm-up stuff. So I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and return here to Roswell High School. Alamogordo and Roswell facing off here. Tip-off should be around 6:30. We're right about on time. Stay with us.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco. OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Our success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Roswell. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk. 1230 1019. I was running down to take a photo of the score sheet, and I'm a little out of breath. So, I'm upstairs, downstairs. Anyway, just to give you guys, why does it sound like the guy on the radio is breathing really? All right, Roswell, 3-1 on the season, has a win over Gadsden, 77-39. They won at Valley, 63-56, and also at Santa Fe, 67-59. Lost to Cleveland, 78-63. And I can't remember which tournament that was. That was the Amendadas tournament, or maybe the there was one other. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's all some pretty good teams. Santa Fe boys are usually very good. Valley solid, and Cleveland, as with most sports, pretty good, as you'd expect. In fact, they're 5-0 to start the season. Is Cleveland? They play at Las Cruces coming up on Friday, and at Oregon Mountain. That should be a challenging doubleheader for Cleveland. Roswell, meanwhile, has this game today. They go up to Albuquerque and play Highland on Thursday. And then they'll host Mayfield in the first game of the Pocorn tournament next Thursday. They'll play pretty much everybody in the district, Alamogordo district, Las Cruces, Mayfield, Oregon Mountain, Centennial, Alamo. They've already played Gadsden, so yeah, they just pretty much run through the whole district. Alamo does similar. Well, no, they do play Clovis this year, So Carlsbad, Clovis. The only one I don't think they have on their schedule this year is Hobbs. So that's they might have ran into them at the Artesia tournament, but just ended up not being the case. And I tell you what, I was filling out the roster for the game, and I'm going football player. So Jalen Cloud, who's an incredible athlete, Zai Carrasco, Jacob Palomino, and Rylan Saraceno, and I mean, just go on. And so multi-sport athletes, and that doesn't necessarily mean that these guys are going to be fantastic at basketball, but usually, the players that are going to show up and play multiple sports, I mean, they're good at a lot of different things. So we'll obviously see as the game progresses, who to watch out for Roswell tonight. But they've had Dude Barola as their head coach for, I can't remember the last time he wasn't coach here at Roswell. He's been, they list him as an assistant coach, but it's the same head coach that it's been since at least the last 10 years or so. I don't know why it's listed as an assistant coach, not a head coach on the Max Preps info, but it wouldn't be the first time that Max Preps is not all the way correct. But the Roswell staff standing over to the left. And usually I see Coach Nee. He's usually chatting up with the opposing team's head coach prior to the game. He might have already done that, but currently Coach Nee standing next to Coach Bowman and Coach Lucetto in front of the Alamogordo bench, which is down and to our left. And Alamogordo continues their warm-ups to the right. Looks like we've got about 3 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Do you want to mention again all the different games that are going on tonight? We'll hopefully have some final scores for you. Probably have the Alamogordo girls final before we jump off the air. We'll most likely, and of course they're playing Hobbs tonight. We'll probably have the Mescalero and Tularosa girls final before we sign off. I don't know if we'll get Mescalero and Tule boys this evening, but we should have all that for you guys coming up tonight. And pretty busy week. The Alamogordo boys playing the one game this week. The Alamo girls are headed out to Clovis tomorrow, as they'll be at the Plateau Holiday Classic out in Clovis. The Tule girls will be heading out to Texaco. They'll play, I think, the late game against Texaco on Thursday. The Cloudcroft girls are out in Capitan this week. Mescalero Apache boys and girls after tonight will play out in Fort Sumner on Friday and Saturday. In the Fort Sumner shootout, the boys do see Fort Sumner there. The girls have two different teams. I think they're playing Logan and I don't remember the second team that they're playing. But all that information is up on our Facebook page, so you can go check that out anytime you like. Always encourage y'all to like the Alamo Sports Facebook page. We try to keep you updated on everything that's going on with high school sports in the county. So Cloudcroft, Mescalero Apache, Tularosa, and of course Alamogordo Sports will keep you up to speed on what's going on with all of that. Both teams are headed to their respective benches, and we are going to go ahead and take a commercial break, as I'm sure we're getting ready for the national anthem coming up soon. And don't forget, you can listen to us. If you are with us on the radio, can't stay near your radio, don't forget you can listen to us on the Exciter Media app. You can find us on alamosportsandtalk.com, on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, and we're also available on your smart speaker. Say, Alexa, enable Alamo Sports Talk, and you'll be tuned in to us. All right, we'll go ahead and take our last break. Thanks for listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We'll be back here at Roswell High School for tip-off between the Tigers and the Coyotes on 30 AM and 101.9 FM.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
OFCU's holiday skip-a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip-a Payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo Tigers starting lineup just announced. Tigers, by the way, in their road blacks with the white numerals and gold outlining. Alamogordo across the front. Tigers are going with Jaden Hernandez, number 3, a 5'11 freshman. Isaiah Richards, number 4, a 5'11 junior. Number 21, Julian Benitez, a 6-foot freshman. Number 22, Nathaniel Best, a 6'2 junior. And Marcus Bryant Jr., a 6-foot senior. Did see, I believe, both Matthew Granados and Antoine Herrera Hamilton in street clothes. I know Antoine was banged up after the Carlsbad game. And it may not have been Matthew. I'll have to double check if that was Matthew or if that was Aaron Herrera. But the Tigers are without a couple of their varsity roster members. Bryson Bloom and Jacob Ochoa are listed on the roster for tonight. Starters for Roswell, number 1, Jalen Cloud. He's a 5'9 senior. Number 3, Zai Carrasco, a 6'2 senior. Jacob Palomino, number 10, a 6'2 senior. Number 21, Josh Martinez, a 6'1 senior. And number 23, Rylan Saraceno, a 5'11 senior. Roswell in their home whites, black numerals, red lettering, and coyotes across the front of their jerseys. As the ball is tipped and controlled by Roswell, and they go right to left. The Tigers left to right. A very quick three is up, no good. Rebound is pulled in underneath by Carrasco. Goes up with the right hand and finishes, and Roswell is in front 2-0. Lots of pressure here early. The Tigers are able to break it on this possession. Hernandez pushes into the front court to the free throw line, kicks it out to the corner. Benitez drives, goes up with the shot in close, can't get it to go. Best had his hands on the rebound, but had it taken away. Cloud will push into the front court to the left wing, picks up his dribble, gives it up top of the key, and then driving from the top of the key and straight in and laying it in is Rylan Saraceno. And the Tigers looking to inbounds and now trailing 4-0. And it's going to be a 5-second call as the Tigers are unable to get it inbounds. So it'll be baseline right inbounds for Roswell, and the pace catching the Tigers off to start. But like I said, they obviously had to know that this was going to be the reality. Cloud has the ball at the right wing, and then a pass trying to get it inside to, I think it was Palomino. But miscommunication between the pair. It goes out of bounds. Alamogordo gets it back. Hernandez will inbounds. Benitez gets it. Benitez quickly double teamed. and then steps out of bounds at the far sideline, and Alamogordo turns it back over. Tigers have got to be quicker with it. You know, Benitez gets the inbounds, and he dribbles a couple of times, and you know, he's got to be thinking as soon as he catches it, where's the pass going to? Quick pass inside Carrasco. Carrasco from the middle lane spins to his right and lays it up and in. Carrasco with 4. Tigers able to break the pressure. Best got underneath the basket, but had to pass it. And the Tigers working on the perimeter now. 6-0 Roswell. 6:52 to go in the first quarter. Between the circles, it is Hernandez. Gives it to Bryant. Bryant, left wing 3, no good. And here comes Cloud and directing traffic as he brings it into the front court to the right wing. Gets a screen out top. Feeds it to Palomino, top of the key. Palomino, a couple of ball fakes. Now he's looking to drive. Palomino into the lane, goes up with the shot. Offensive foul going to be called. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball. And the official underneath, he is caught in the shoulder a little bit by Palomino as he was off balance and falling out of bounds, but appears to be okay. Took a couple of seconds to recover, and it looks like we're good to go. As Hernandez will go over top to Benitez. Benitez. What did they call a travel? So Benitez got the ball, and I don't think they called a foul. They called a travel. And Nee saying he didn't have the basketball. One of the officials was going to call an offensive foul. Left corner 3 for Roswell is no good. Richards grabs the rebound off the miss from Saraceno. And Richards almost left it behind, giving it to Hernandez. Hernandez will bring it in the front court, give it to Bryant. And Hernandez now has the ball back at the midcourt line. 6-0, Roswell in front. Tigers looking for their first bucket of the game. They'll give it to Bryant now between the circles. And then back to Hernandez. Give it up to Richards. Richards at the right wing. Richards was going to be double teamed, able to get it to Best. Best jump shot is no good. Rebound is going to be bounced all the way out to Best as he tried to drive to the basket. He loses the handle. Carrasco will give it to Cloud. Cloud will dish it to Carrasco, and he lays it up and in. 8-0 Roswell in front. Hernandez has the ball stolen away by Cloud, and then a travel as the pass to Cloud, from Cloud to Martinez. Martinez couldn't quite reel it in. And so the Tigers get the possession back. Inbounds for Hernandez as he gives it to Richards. Richards will throw it away. Driving the basket, or lane and going to the basket is Jacob Palomino. Long pass to the midcourt line. Benitez will get it from Hernandez. Now he gives it up to Richards. And it'll be Hernandez giving up to Richards at the right wing in the front court. Working to the baseline, Richards. Pull-up jump shot. That's going to rim out. And Roswell again with the rebound. Tigers not getting extra chances. As Cloud to the top of the key, stops. Gives it up, and Martinez trying to set up inside. Martinez creating space between himself and Bryant. And, well, Benitez boxed out his man, but he moved out of the way for a place to get the rebound, or an area to get the rebound. And so Martinez was able to get it right back and put it up and in. 10-0 Roswell. I'm sorry, 12-0 Roswell. Richards has got the basketball, and a timeout called by Coach Nee. Tigers look out of sorts offensively and defensively. 30-second timeout. 6 points for Carrasco. 2 for Jacob Palomino. Martinez with 2 and Saraceno with 2. And so the Tigers will talk things over. Very similar to the Carlsbad games, just not getting anything going offensively, and defensively Roswell's getting good looks, getting it down underneath, and Tigers just maybe don't have the post guys to battle underneath. We'll see Julian Favela check into the game. So Alamogordo inbound near sideline. Richards, Favela, Hernandez, Bryant, and Best. As Richards goes to the corner, try to get it to Bryant. It's going to be deflected out. I don't think Marcus was ready for the pass. And the Tigers will now inbound in a tough spot, base, or I should say sideline in the corner. Richards tries to get the inbounds to Hernandez. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds again. Now it'll be closer to the midcourt line to inbounds for Alamogordo. Hernandez will get it. And Jaden will dribble and pass to his left to Favela. Favela, top of the key, gives it up to Best. Now hands it off to Hernandez. Jaden out between the circles, swings to his left to Richards. Richards a ball fake. And then a handoff to Bryant. Bryant works the left elbow, hand in his face, fires up a jump shot, no good. The scramble for the rebound is won by Roswell as Martinez grabs it. Now here's Cloud to the top of the key, left open, will fire up a three, front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes all the way out to the left wing. It is grabbed by Roswell, and a nice feed driving to the basket from Saraceno, but Martinez couldn't finish in close, and Alamogordo's got the rebound this time. Bryant will bring the ball to the left wing, give it up to Hernandez. Hernandez top of the key, looks to drive the lane, goes up with the shot, and they'll call an offensive foul. So it's an offensive foul on Hernandez. And subs on both sides. They'll bring in number 50, Frankie Anaya, Will Roswell. Number 4, Jeremy Sombrano. Alamo checks in Ethan Grinder to the game as Nate Best will head to the bench. Tigers still looking for their first points of this game. 3:28 to go in the first quarter. Coming across midcourt of Roswell and working to the baseline, and then a feed underneath Anaya. A couple of pump fakes, goes up with the shot and able to spin it off the glass. He was up underneath the rim. And that was resourceful. Inbounds to Richards. Gives it up to Hernandez as the Tigers push it up the court. Hernandez will find Grinder. Grinder can't finish in close, but is able to get the rebound and put it back in, and the Tigers are able to get on the board. Trailing 14-2, 2:58 to go on the Richardson Motor scoreboard here in the first. Cloud to his left to Palomino. Palomino spin move into the lane, goes up with the shot, and they'll call a traveling violation on Palomino. And Alamogordo will get the ball back. And we've got sub for Alamogordo. Richards will check out. William Bynum into the game for the first time tonight. 14-2, Coyotes lead. 2:49 to go in the first. Inbounds to Favela. Favela to Bynum. Bynum works it to the right corner. And try to cross-court pass that's stolen away by Cloud. Cloud races to the bucket and lays it up and in. Tigers into the front court quickly. Favela, though, as he's trying to drive towards the basket, is going to lose the handle on it. And the Tigers will lose it out of bounds. So it'll be a near sideline inbounds for Roswell. Ball out to the right corner. Anaya's got it, and he'll give it to Cloud. Goes opposite way of a screen, goes to the basket, can't lay it in. Rebound by Favela, gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez will drive the lane, kick it to Bynum underneath. Bynum able to work some position underneath and get the lay-in. And the Tigers now trail 16-4. 2:03 to go in the quarter. And dribbling with the ball at the left wing, Sombrano gives it up to Anaya. Left corner three is no good. Rebound is snagged by Hernandez. He'll push it up the floor. Tried to feed a pass to Grinder. I thought it was deflected by a Roswell player, but I guess not. Coach Neitho liked the attempt there to pass it up ahead to his teammate, even though it did not connect. Roswell will bring back Josh Martinez. Rylan Saraceno will check out. Aaron Herrera comes into the game, so it was not Aaron Herrera that is injured for Alamogordo. So Herrera, Hernandez, Bynum, and Grinder and Favela. Here is Cloud working to the left elbow, steps back, and then passes it to his right. Working towards the basket, going up with the right hand and finishing is Sombrano. Jeremy Sombrano with the bucket. And Alamogordo up the floor. Herrera quickly double teamed, able to get it to Bynum. And now it's Hernandez. Hernandez stands at midcourt. And the Tigers looking to set things up. A little high-low action. They give it to Grinder, who holds the right wing. Now it's Hernandez, top of the key. He will get to the elbow, then kick it to the left corner where Aaron Herrera will knock down a three for the Tigers. 18-7, Roswell in front. 1:02 to go in the first. Cloud at the free throw line will give it back to Carrasco at the left wing, who misses on the three, but the rebound secured underneath. And some pass on the interior. Eventually, Anaya looking to drive along the baseline. And a whistle, and I think it must have been a travel. That or 3 seconds. But regardless, it's Alamogordo basketball as the inbound goes to Herrera. Herrera picks up his dribble, gives it to Hernandez. Tigers need to hurry here, and they do. They get it in the front court, Bynum to the right wing. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez attacks the lane, feeds it underneath the Grinder, and a good pass and a good finish. And Alamogordo starting to find their legs a little bit. Down 18-9, 27 seconds to go. Cloud to the right wing. Nobody comes out to pick him up. He does miss on the three. The rebound grabbed by Favela. And then a foul going to be called, I believe, on Anaya. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball. Inbounds goes to Herrera, then back to Hernandez. No pressure in the backcourt. The Tigers can get this down to 7 here before the end of the quarter. 8 seconds left. And then a left elbow jump shot, no good. Anaya is able to grab the rebound. Herrera missed on the jumper. And 2 seconds into the front court with it. Long three on the way is almost in off the backboard and fell off the rim. But all in all, after falling behind, 16-2, the Tigers able to at least make a little run there at the end of the quarter, and it's 18-9 after one on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. And we'll return here to Roswell High School for this.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all subject to credit approval.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamogordo with the basketball to begin the second quarter, trailing 18-9. Herrera gets in the lane, had the ball poked away, stolen by the Coyotes. Tigers, though, fighting for it in the backcourt and eventually kicked out of bounds. I think it was last off for Roswell. It was. So good hustle there from the Tigers as they force the turnover. And Alamogordo will keep possession. They'll inbound at the baseline. 7:54 to go in the second quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Herrera gets it to Favela at the right wing. Favela works right of the lane, hangs in the air, but can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled in by Palomino. Palomino dishes it up ahead. Now Carrasco gives it back to Palomino. Palomino drives, kicks it out to the corner, back to Carrasco. Three on the way is no good. And the rebound is going to go out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo. Baseline right inbound. Carrasco passes the ball. And he gets it in to Serrano. Goes to the basket, can't finish in close. And Alamogordo pushes up the floor. Hernandez carrying it. Gets to the free throw line, stops, and looking for help. Gives it to Favela. Favela at the left elbow. And then he's called for the traveling violation. Coach Nee, I think, a little frustrated. Didn't feel like that was a traveling violation, but out near the midcourt line, Cloud. He will try to get it to Palomino. Ball was deflected away from him. Back to Cloud. Cloud works the lane. Feeds it to the right. Shot up and no good from Martinez. Roswell's making some good plays offensively, but not finishing in close, and that's fortunate for Alamogordo. And 6:50 to go. The ball is deflected out of bounds by Carrasco. And a full line change here for Roswell. Tony Serrano comes into the game. Clarence Cheadle. They'll also bring on Trey Barola. And I'm trying to get through all the names here, but I'm not going to be able to do it before we start action again. Tigers with the ball, right wing, Herrera. Herrera works to his left, gives it up Hernandez. Bynum. Bynum goes to Grinder in the left corner. Try to go inside Benitez, but the pass off the mark. And here comes Roswell the other way. Here's Isaac Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming up the floor is going to be fouled. And they call foul on Alamogordo number 10, Aaron Herrera. 18-9 your score after the quarter break. And the inbounds deflected out. Well, we're going to get a foul, actually, on Ethan Grinder. Tigers, like they're going to sub a couple. Isaiah Richards comes back into the game. So does Nate Best. And it'll be Aaron Herrera and Ethan Grinder that will check out. So far sideline inbounds for Gonzalez for Roswell. And he gives it up to Zambrano. Zambrano guarded by Bynum. Out to the right corner, Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to work baseline. And now goes top of the key. Serrano. Left of the lane. Spin move. Goes up with the right hand. Can't finish. Best grabs the rebound and gives it up to Richards. Richards to the top of the key. Richards double teams. And they'll call a jump ball before Coach Nee tried to call a timeout. And the possession arrow gives it to Roswell. Well, the Tigers with a nice finish to the first quarter pulled the deficit down to single digits, but both teams have been on a drought here to start the beginning of the quarter. Turnovers for Alamogordo and Roswell, missing a few, wouldn't say hard shots. Ball deflected away by Bynum, but gathered back in by Zambrano. He's got it at the right wing, gives it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez working baseline, ball deflected by Richards, out of bounds. And it'll be Roswell to inbound it baseline left of the basket. And it is Trey Barola to put it in. And they give it to Cheadle. Cheadle tries to work in the lane and go up with the shot. And they call the foul on Benitez. It'll be his first foul. In front of the rim, no good on the free throw for Cheadle. Still an 18-9 difference, 5:38 to go in the second quarter. Second free throws in for Cheadle. And the Roswell lead back into double figures. And Alamogordo had a sub waiting, and officials didn't see it initially, but now they bring in Marcus Bryant Jr. So it'll be Bryant and Hernandez. Benitez, Bynum, and Best. Roswell not running the full court pressure right now. Out to the right corner, Bynum's got it. Bynum to the top of the key. Gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Bynum. Bynum right wing three. That's going to be short, but it was right at Benitez's hands underneath the basket. He could not secure it. And so Roswell will inbounds. 19-9, second quarter, 5:15 remaining. Roswell able to break the Alamogordo pressure. Cheadle swings it to his left, and wide open and running to the basket is Zambrano. So the Tigers tried to pressure, and Roswell able to get in the front court and get a 3-on-1 and get the easy lay-in. So it's 21-9 now. Best at the top of the key. Gives it up to Hernandez, left corner. Hernandez out to Bynum, left corner. Hernandez top of the key with the basketball. Man-to-man defense for Roswell. Hernandez looking to drive. Pull-up jump shot right at the elbow. No good. And the rebound is grabbed by Gonzalez. He will take it to the top of the key all the way to the left corner. But losing the handle on it was Sombrano, who was able to save it to a teammate who works into the lane. That was Serrano. His shot no good. Another offensive board for Roswell as Alamogordo's getting beat up on the glass here a little bit. Serrano tried a pass that was behind Barola, and it's turned over to the Tigers. Here is Best trying to work his way to the basket. They'll call a foul on the floor. And it'll be an inbounds play for the Tigers. Isaiah Richards will return. William Bynum will check out. Bryant will give it to Hernandez. Right corner three is no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Cheadle. He's going to be fouled on the rebound. And Roswell just one foul away from being in the bonus. Inbounds play here for Serrano. 21-9, Alamogordo trails. Ball at the left wing. Sombrano takes it to the right elbow. Now goes underneath to Cheadle. Cheadle trying to back it on Hernandez. That's a little unfair there. Cheadle at 6'3", and I would guess 250 probably. Tigers really don't have the size to match against that. 23-9. Here's Hernandez working the lane. Tries to go up with the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball. Ran into a couple of defenders and good defense underneath. I think that was Barola who got in there and just went straight up and down and deflected it. Bryant will get it inbounds to Richards. Back to Bryant. Left corner three. No good. And the rebound is going to be deflected right to Bryant. Bryant is going to be fouled as he drove towards the basket. And it'll be another inbounds for Alamogordo. Second team foul on Roswell with 3:33 to go in the half. And now Roswell will sub back in their five starters. So Jalen Cloud, Zai Carrasco, Jacob Palomino, Josh Martinez, and Rylan Saraceno. Bryant into the game, or well, inbound for the Tigers. And give it to Hernandez. Jaden with the basketball out of the center circle. Right wing gives it up to Richards, now top of the key. Give it up left wing, Hernandez. Hernandez picks up his dribble, gives it up to Richards. Richards, baseline jump shot, had a shot blocked. Battle for the loose ball, won by Alamogordo. Best tried to give it up to Hernandez. And the Coyotes get into the backcourt to try to grab it. And then Benitez, as he was working towards the baseline, loses the handle on the basketball. And Alamogordo will sub out as Favela will come in for Benitez. And Ethan Grinder also checks into the game. And it'll be for Best. 23-9, Roswell in front. And into the front court with it is Cloud. He'll hand it off to Saraceno. Carrasco's got it at the left wing. Saraceno left corner, catch and shoot three, and he puts it in. So Saraceno knocks it down. Tigers get in the front court quickly here. Favela, right corner, fires three, can't get it to go. And here comes Roswell. Cloud driving baseline. Gets cut off at the lane. And then has the ball knocked away. Richards gets to the floor to grab it, and Alamogordo will call a timeout. Roswell 26, Alamogordo 9. We will take a break. It's a 30-second timeout as the Tigers still looking for their first points of this second quarter. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
Inbounds for the Tigers. Favela gets it, quickly double-teamed, gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez finds Richards. Richards, left wing three is no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Roswell. Tigers probably had an easier shot underneath, but decided to take the three, and then working Rod Lane and going up with the shot is Martinez for Roswell. They're going to call a foul on Alamogordo and Julian Favela. And so Josh Martinez will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 2:29 remaining in the half. As the free throw will roll off for Martinez. Now, the thing that has plagued the Tigers a good portion of the season, just not shooting the ball particularly well. They've had some decent looks. And the battle for the rebound is going to be a foul on Roswell as the free throw misses. Martinez calling for the foul. And it is the third team foul. And so the inbounds here for Alamogordo. Richards gets it. Gets it to Bryant. Bryant up ahead to Hernandez. Hernandez to the free throw line. Pull-up jump shot is no good. The Tigers still get the possession back on the offensive rebound. Richards working into the lane. And there's going to be a foul called, it looks like on Roswell. They call the foul on Saraceno. So to be baseline left inbounds. And it's Bryant to put it in. And Bryant almost had the ball stolen away. Favela gets to it, though, goes up with the jump shot from the free throw line. And then as Cloud is coming up the floor, Favela, thinking a little bit of frustration, reached in and tried to steal it away from Cloud. I think Favela thought he got fouled as he went up with the jump shot. And so it'll be Cloud to shoot 2 free throws. Now, Tigers, I mean, I think they've got a lot of guys that are jump shooters, but trying to get it down underneath and get some easier looks or draw some fouls and get to the free throw line. But it just hasn't happened tonight. Both free throws, though, no good for Cloud. And Alamogordo's got the possession. Favela will give it up to Bryant. Bryant to Grinder. Grinder gives it up to Richards. Richards goes up with the shot, has it blocked by Carrasco. And here comes Roswell the other way. Shot goes up, and it's no good, but the rebound there for Palomino. And Roswell increases the lead 28-9. Alamogordo with the ball in the backcourt. Richards will find Grinder. Grinder. Spin move goes up with the left hand and finishes, and Ethan Grinder with 6 of Alamogordo's 11. And the first points of the quarter for the Tigers. Working to the baseline and getting cut off was Sombrano. Sombrano, though, got the possession back, worked baseline to the basket and finishes. And here's Bryant. Bryant across the timeline to the right wing. Gives it up to Hernandez. Finds Favela. Favela gets his man up in the air, goes up with the shot. Can't finish, but will get a couple of free throws. I think more of that for the Tigers to try and, get it underneath and not take quite as many jumpers. But, there's another example of an in-close shot the Tigers weren't able to finish. And I would also say, 50-50 plays are going Roswell's ways, too. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference on who's leading the game, but perfect example is Alamo made a pretty good defensive play on the other side, and, the ball was deflected, came right back to the Roswell player, and as Alamo is going after the basketball, he gets it, and it's an open lane to the basket all of a sudden. So just, I think, frustration you could see setting in a little bit for some of the guys. Bryson Bloom will check into the game. Ethan Grinder will check out. And so the Tigers down 30-12. 13. Okay, I was going to say scoreboard hadn't changed yet. Right corner three on the way. Will rim out. Bloom grabs the rebound and will give it up to Hernandez. Under a minute to go now here in the second quarter on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Tigers down 30-13. Hernandez tried to get it out to the corner and stolen away by Saraceno. Saraceno able to save it as he was going out of bounds. Driving to the basket and kicking it to his left was Palomino. And the finish for the Coyotes. Here comes Alamogordo. Favela to the basket. Goes up with the shot. It's no good. Battling for the rebound. Goes back up and finishes. Good work underneath there by Julian Favela. 32-15. Working to the free throw line and kicking it out. They get it out to Anaya right corner. Anaya spin move right of the lane. Goes up with the shot attempt. Favela gets caught in the air and is going to come down on him and commit the foul with 13.3 seconds remaining. So it'll be Frankie Anaya to the line to shoot two. And Anaya will make on the first. Aaron Herrera will check in. Julian Favela will check out, which I think that might have been three on Julian. Front of the rim, no good. Herrera grabs the rebound. 13.3 seconds to go. Gives it up to Hernandez. Hernandez quickly ahead to Bryant. Bryant fed a pass to Bloom. Bloom goes up with a shot attempt. He'll be fouled. And Bryson Bloom to the line to shoot two free throws for Alamogordo. So the Tiger sophomore, a name very familiar from our Tiger football broadcast. And Bryson will see the first one rattle out. And one more for Bloom with 7.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Bloom made the free throw, but they're going to say that Bloom left the free throw line before the basketball hit the rim, so it's a lane violation. Roswell quickly into the front court and working to the basket and having the shot look like blocked out of bounds. Bryant on Gonzalez. There's 0.5 of a second remaining. Pretty much just a tip. Tigers just got to play good defense here on the inbounds. They go out top, catch and shoots, and it's no good. And that will do it for one half of play. Roswell 33, Alamogordo 15 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. The Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show is coming up next on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. So stay with us.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
OFCU's holiday skip-a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo Tigers trailing 33-15 at halftime. And the Tigers led by Ethan Grinder with 6. Julian Favela's got 4. Aaron Herrera with 3. William Bynum with 2. For Roswell, pretty spread out. 6 points for Zai Carrasco, 6 for Jeremy Sombrano. And let's see, 2 for Jalen Cloud. 4 for Jacob Palomino, 2 for Josh Martinez, 5 for Rylan Saraceno, 3 for Clarence Cheadle, 3 for Frankie Anaya. Kind of the things that have plagued the Tigers this year, turnovers, and some of it on kind of simple stuff. I mean, certainly some of it was Roswell, making some plays, but a lot more of it just, not squeezing the basketball and, not being careful with the possession. Tigers having trouble shooting. I mean, just not getting jump shots to fall. They really don't. When you look at the roster, they really don't have what you call a true post player, maybe with the exception of Ethan Grinder. And so I think you got a lot of wing players, you got a lot of jump shooters, and unfortunately, when you have nights where your jump shot isn't falling, it's challenging. And so that's been the case tonight. Almost had some pretty good looks, and if they knocked down about half of those that they missed, it's probably closer to a 10-point game most likely. So just one of those things. So defensively, too many easy runs to the basket for Roswell at times. And that's just in the half court setting, not in when Alamos run full court pressure a couple of times. So just some things that again, it's the experience, it's the sped up pace. And, you're going up against a team that's got some pretty good experience on the other side. I mean, I will say Alamos, if they get some of those shots to fall, I mean, I really think that they're very capable of being competitive against this team, but just not having the offensive success. And very similar, first quarter and second quarter were kind of mirrors of each other. Alamo, didn't really get the offense going to the last couple of minutes and got 9 points. And in the second quarter, it was about the same. They didn't have any points till I think the 2.5-minute mark, and ended up with 6 points in the quarter. And unfortunately, you're just not going to win a lot of basketball games, scoring less than 10 points a quarter. Sometimes you will, but it's definitely going to make things really difficult. You're going to have to play some really good defense in order to make that happen. So halftime score is 33-15. Do have a final from Alamogordo for the Alamo girls. They lost to Hobbs 66-13 tonight. So Lady Tigers heading out to Clovis tomorrow. First game will be on Thursday against Queta Vista. So they'll try to get back on the winning track. We'll take a commercial break. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show, and we'll return as the Alamogordo Tigers trail the Roswell Coyotes by a by a halftime score of 33-15. We'll be right back.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Card Suite Life provides 24/7 control right at your fingertips. This is AJ with First National Bank. Fraud prevention is priceless. Safeguard your card. Download the free app for a simple, secure way to manage your debit card activity.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
Need a business or personal loan? This is Jackie at First National Bank. It's easy. Apply from any device at www.fnb4u.com. Let's get started.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo boys trailing Roswell 33-15 as this one is at halftime. Both teams have returned from the locker room, and the Tigers will, I think they'll have the basketball to start the half. I shouldn't even guess. I'm at the top of my head, so it's not mine. So the Tigers will try to bounce back after a tough start to the game. Fell behind 16-2. Got it down to about 9, and Roswell. I think the shame of it is for the Tigers is that they just weren't able to take advantage when Roswell was a little cold to shooting to start the second quarter, and we were stuck at 18-9, I think, for 2 or 3 minutes, and the Tigers just couldn't put something together themselves. So it looks like Coyotes will come out with their starting 5, as will the Tigers. Well, actually, one change. Ethan Grinder will come out for Alamogordo. And quick check of the scores table is something may not be correct there. So one of the officials going over there. So it's Marcus Bryant Jr., Nathaniel Best, Ethan Grinder, Isaiah Richards and Jaden Hernandez, Jalen Cloud, Zai Carrasco, Jacob Palomino, Josh Martinez, and Dylan Saraceno out for Roswell. Alamogordo just have the ball to begin the half. They go right to left. Ball to the left corner, Richards. He's quickly double-teamed, finds Hernandez. Hernandez double-teamed as well, gives it up to Bryant. Bryant will find Hernandez. Hernandez, I think he was trying to get it to Grinder, but basically threw it right to Palomino. Palomino will drive to the basket after the steal. It was a give and go between himself and Cloud. And the Tigers will push it up the floor quickly here. Good feed underneath by Hernandez as he finds Grinder, and Grinder now with 8 for Alamogordo. 35-17. Ball to the right wing, and working to the baseline is Cloud. Picks up his dribble. Finds a cutting Palomino, who spins in the lane, goes up with the left hand. Shot no good. Grinder will give the ball to Hernandez. Hernandez to the free throw line. And the ball deflected. Got a new dribble. Gave it up to Richards. And now back to Hernandez. Hernandez working left of the lane. Cross court to Richards. Richards open for 3. No good. Hernandez, though, able to grab the loose ball on the opposite side of the floor. Give it up to Bryant. Left wing 3 is no good. And the rebound is pulled in by Roswell this time. And driving the lane is Cloud. Bounce pass and a runner that's up and no good from Martinez. And here comes Bryant. Bryant to the free throw line. Pull-up jump shot. That one is good. Marcus with his first bucket of the game. And the Tigers trail 35-17. Cloud to the top of the key. Goes out to the right corner. Pump fake and a drive. Jump stop to the basket. Shot is no good from Serrano. And Alamogordo will push it up the floor. Here is Richards. Richards on the bounce pass from Bryant. Just did not secure the basketball. It was down at his right hip a little bit, but it was one of those that he tried to race ahead, but without the basketball, and left it behind. So across the timeline comes Cloud for Roswell. Swings it to his left to Carrasco. They go underneath and left wide open, and going up with the shot and finishing is Palomino. He's also fouled. They call the foul on Grinder, said he caught him on the head. And Bryson Bloom going to return to the game for Alamogordo. And the free throw good to finish off the three-point play for Palomino. (38-19), Roswell in front, 5:56 to go here in the quarter. Inbounds goes to Best. Best will give it back to Hernandez. Hernandez up ahead to Richards. Richards will find Bloom. Bloom underneath, able to get the bucket to go. Bryson with his first points of the game. Left corner left open, and knocking down the three is Saraceno. And there's an example of Alamogordo not getting back quickly enough in transition defense. Richards trying to dribble up the floor. A little bit of contact and a loose ball. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Roswell possession. 41-21, Roswell in front, third quarter. 5.5 minutes remaining on the Rich Simoner scoreboard. Cloud will take the basketball from Saraceno. And Cloud will go back to Saraceno, left corner. Three on the way is good. And the Tigers not getting out defensively to get a hand in the face. And they did set a screen over there, but Tigers just weren't able to fight through it and make that shot a little bit more difficult. 44-21. Bryant's got the ball in the right corner. Gives it up left wing to Hernandez, who's double teamed. Finds Richards left corner. Richards tries a cross-court pass, throws it right to a Roswell Coyote to the basket, and laying it up and in is Martinez. And now Alamogordo down 46-21. Richards at the right wing. Been a better offensive quarter for Alamogordo, but the turnovers and some defensive lapses have caused some problems. Bryant goes up with the jump shot left in the lane. It's no good. Richards gets the rebound. Tries to work his way back towards the basket. They call it jump ball. And both Richards and Coach Nee frustrated with the jump ball decision there. I couldn't really tell. Bodies were just sort of in the way on whether Richards was getting fouled or it was a tie-up. Bryant will try to inbound it to Favela. Favela did a great job of saving it at the sideline. And then on a double team, there'll be a foul out at the midcourt line. I don't know if it was Cloud or Saraceno that got called for it. Looks like it is Cloud. No, Saraceno got it. Bryant will inbound for Alamogordo. Into the backcourt, gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez, left wing, gives it up to Bryant, and Bryant had the ball just taken away from him by Cloud. Cloud's had it stolen, or at least knocked away by Bryant, and now it's kicked on the floor. Finds its way to Carrasco. Carrasco, left corner, gives it up to Cloud. Cloud gives it up to Saraceno, driving right of the lane. He'll be fouled by Bloom. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Roswell, as they lead 46-21. Free throw up and in. As Saraceno makes it. He's now got 12 points. And the second free throw will roll in. Sub for Roswell as Trey Barola comes into the game. They've also checked in Tony Serrano and Jeremy Sombrano, Cheadle. And so pretty much that line change again for Roswell as they sub out 5. And I think the clock had not started. So they'll run it down to 4 minutes, and Alamogordo will inbounds. And I would imagine Roswell has the same issues with their digital scoreboard that Alamogordo does. That sometimes you go to fire it up, and it ends up not doing it. Bynum to Hernandez. Herrera now has got it in the right corner. Top of the key, Favela catch and shoot 3. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Herrera. Herrera bounce pass to Hernandez. Hernandez goes underneath to Bloom. Good feed. Bloom couldn't finish. He'll be fouled on the shot attempt. And he'll get to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Now some good minutes here for Bryson Bloom. And you got to wonder if maybe he gets a little bit more run at the varsity level. Tigers already playing a lot of sophomores and freshmen. And so, I mean, to be honest, just giving guys experience. And Bryson's played some good minutes tonight for Alamogordo. Misses on the first free throw. And the second free throw is up and in. Roswell pushes the pace into the front court, working baseline and having the ball knocked away was Gonzalez. He's able to track it down at the midcourt line, and then also getting the ball knocked away was Sombrano. Sombrano, though, able to squeak by the baseline and then feed it to Barola. And there's another example, one of those 50-50 balls. And maybe credit to Roswell, maybe a little bit more hustle to the basketball. As Herrera's got it in the corner, trying to work away from his defender. And they'll call a 5-second closely guarded over in the right corner. And so it'll be Roswell basketball leading 50-22. 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Ball out to the right corner, Gonzalez. And the Coyotes working on the perimeter. Barola gives it up. Left wing 3 on the way is no good. Tigers grab the rebound off the Gonzalez miss. Hernandez gets it up ahead to Bynum. Tigers have the numbers. Bynum all the way to the basket. Oh, that's an offensive foul? No way. Bynum went up with the shot attempt, and the Roswell player cut underneath him. and basically cleaned him out. Absolutely not. That was not an offensive foul. Coach Nee going to go check on Bynum. And it looks like he's okay, but he went up to go for the shot, and the Roswell player wasn't there. He slid underneath him as he was in the air, and that's what cleaned him out to the floor. I mean, I always give officials the benefit of the doubt on block charges because it's a difficult call, but no way. Ball at the right wing, and inside it goes to Cheadle. Cheadle going to get called for a travel. Well, that probably should have been a foul on Alamogordo. So I don't know if that was a makeup call or not, but third quarter, 2:30 to go, and Hernandez gets it to the front court. And obviously a call that's not going to affect the difference of this game, but Herrera gets the free throw line, goes up with a jump shot. I guess that was deflected. Looked like he got caught on the arm. And here comes Roswell into the front court. Sombrano will drive the basket. Shot blocked by Favela. The loose ball will go out of bounds last off of Alamogordo. Bryant will check into the game. Benitez will check into the game. Herrera and Bloom will check out for Alamogordo. Inbounds, deflected away by Favela, right to Benitez. Benitez has the ball knocked away, and Roswell gets it back. Up the floor that come the Coyotes. Barola goes up with a shot attempt, and it's no good. And it'll be a foul called on Alamogordo. So it'll be 2 free throws for Trey Barola. And the free throw good. And I will say, you can usually tell when official, they give a coach a little bit more breathing room after a call, and a rebound and a shot put back in by Cheadle. Favela is going to get called for the foul. And Favela frustrated after that rebound getting away from him. That's his 4th foul. Sub for Alamogordo looks like they'll bring in Josh Reynolds. Cheadle miss on the first, but Coach Nee went to go check out on Bynum and, basically yelled, terrible call, and the officials did not call it technical, so I give him credit for letting him vent a little bit. Second free throw misses. Benitez able to grab the rebound, and Benitez will give it up to Bryant. Now to Hernandez. 51-22, Roswell in front. Hernandez will give it up to, that is Jacob Ochoa that is in the game for Alamogordo. At the left wing, it's Hernandez who will give it up to Bryant. Bryant to Benitez at the right wing. Benitez will find Ochoa between the circles. Now Bryant trying to work right of the lane, gets it inside to Benitez. Benitez goes up with a shot attempt in the lane. And good ball movement there from Alamogordo on that possession. Julian Benitez will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And Benitez will make on the first. Roswell again goes full line change as they'll bring on their 5 starters once again. So that is Cloud Carrasco, Palomino, Martinez, and Saraceno. And Benitez will make both free throws. Tigers down 51-24. And it'll be Cloud into the front court. Tigers look like they moved to a zone here. And the ball is knocked away, but trying to quickly get it in the front court. Reynolds had it deflected, and Roswell gets the ball back. It was the right move by Reynolds. He was trying to feed the outlet. Palomino gets caught in the lane, goes out to left corner. Carrasco left open, and he knocks it down. Now the Tigers collapsed the zone, and it left the man open in the corner. And so Roswell, with a minute to go, adds on the lead. Hernandez falls to the floor. and then going to be fouled as he was trying to dribble to the top of the key. Well, the Roswell players kind of fell on the back of his legs. And so Alamogordo will inbound baseline left. Bryant will go to Benitez at the right wing. Benitez, pull-up jump shot from right of the lane is good. So Julian with 4 points here late in the quarter. It's 54-26. 45 seconds remaining in the third. Cloud gives it up to the left elbow, Carrasco. Now it's Palomino. Palomino spin move in the low post. Kicks it out right corner. And Cloud's open for three, and he puts that one in. And I think it's partially the zone defense that Alamogordo's running, but just not getting anybody in the face of some of these three-point shooters. And Roswell has missed a few of those, but they've been making more of them in the second half. 57-26. 15 seconds to go. Hernandez will find Bryant. It's Ochoa. Right wing extended. Now goes to Reynolds at the top of the key. Reynolds to Ochoa. 7 seconds. Now it's Bryant. Marcus works the left lane. Fires up the jump shot. It's no good. Rebound by Roswell. And trying to get it to half court. That should have not count if it goes up and in. There's no buzzer. And again, similar situation to Alamogordo. As sometimes the buzzer doesn't sound when it goes to zeros. Yeah. Some of these digital scoreboards need a little bit of work is all I got to say. 57-26, Roswell leads after 3 quarters on the Ridgestone Motor scoreboard. Will return here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco. OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your loan payment for $15, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find
Happy holidays.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. Roswell with the basketball, and they have it on the right side of the court, driving to the basket, going up with a shot and missing on the first, but getting the putback and scoring is Frankie Anaya, I'm sorry, and an opportunity to three-point play. Foul called on Reynolds, his first. And the free throw is up and in. 60-26 now, Roswell in front. And it'll be Hernandez to his right to Ochoa. And the pass to the middle of the floor is going to be stolen away by Carrasco. Carrasco able to fight all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. Get fouled. And a chance at a three-point play. So it's 62-26, and Carrasco will rattle home the free throw. 63-26 now. And a running clock as over the far sideline. And a pass going to be stolen away again. And all the way to the basket and laying it up and in is Carrasco. (65-26) in the lane, and a pull-up jump shot from Hernandez is good. Jaden with his first bucket of the game. 65-28. Cloud will take it all the way to the right corner. Nobody comes out to guard him. He fires up a three, misses on that one. Here's Anaya from the corner, again left open, and goes up with the jump shot. That's no good. Underneath, Carrasco had the rebound. Cloud has the rebound. He's going to be fouled. His shot attempt is no good. And it'll be 2 free throws for Jalen Cloud. Now, the Tigers are switching on defense, and the communication's not there. Cloud just dribbled out to the right corner, and Alamo had a player that was standing at the right wing and just kind of sort of watched him go out there. didn't go and defend him. So, I don't know. Anyhow, Tigers are going 5 for 5 here. Grinder, Best, Bynum, Herrera, and Favela come onto the floor for Alamogordo. First free throw good for Cloud. Second one will rattle off. Another offensive board for Roswell. Cheadle's got it. His putback is good. Yeah, that's one I haven't talked about maybe enough is Alamo struggles on the offensive and defensive glass. Bynum will bring to the front court for Alamogordo. Bynum is going to be called for a 5-second closely guarded. And so Alamogordo turns it over again. (68-28) here in the fourth quarter. Roswell in front. Ball out to the left corner. Fighting off a couple of screens and getting the three, and the shot is no good for Sombrano. Tigers will push it up ahead. Favela with the basketball. Favela will give it up to Bynum. Bynum near midcourt with the basketball. Gives it up to the left wing to Favela. Favela lost the handle as he was dribbling in the lane, but managed to get back to it. And into the front court with it comes the Coyotes. Three on the way is no good from Cheadle. But again, a wide open look for the Coyotes. And with 5 minutes to go, Tigers down by 40. Bynum will give it up to Favela at the right wing. He'll fire up a three, no good. And the rebound is pulled in by Roswell. Bynum, though, able to steal away. And driving the lane and going up with the runner is Best. He gets his own miss, goes up with a shot. That's no good. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. So the free throw up and in for Best. Bynum checks out of the game, and Jacob Ochoa will check back in. Second free throw, no good. Being tapped around, and eventually out to the corner. And it looks like it's going to be last off for Roswell, so Alamogordo will get it back. Killian Martin had a chance to secure that, and thought it last went off an Alamogordo player. The baseline right inbounds for Favela. Gives it up to Herrera, top of the key. Herrera working the lane. And got tripped up and lost the handle and loses it out of bounds. Ball out to the right corner, then back to the right wing. It's Sombrano. Gives it up left wing to Barola. Barola had the ball deflected out into the backcourt. Tigers trying to go after it. Barola was able to shield it. Now give it up to the left wing. Here's Cheadle with the basketball. Cheadle will work it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Cheadle. He'll fire up another three. That's no good. He's going to get his own miss. Cheadle all the way to the basket. Couldn't get the layup to go. Grinder grabs the rebound this time. 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Favela gets the ball in the right corner. Dribbles to the right elbow, goes up with the jump shot. It's good. Favela now with 6 for Alamogordo. 68-31. Pass goes to Cheadle at the right wing. Cheadle had it knocked away by Herrera, but in the process of a foul. So it'll be baseline right inbound. Clock rolling here with 3 minutes to go. Roswell up by more than 35, so running clock. Ball goes to the right corner, now to the right wing. Zambrano kicks it out to the right corner. 3 is no good. And Ochoa is going to secure the rebound for Alamogordo. Ochoa trying to bring it in the front court, and they'll call a foul on Gonzalez. And I think that was 5 fouls. No. Not sure what's going on, but we're just letting the clock still run. Oh, that was 5 fouls on the Roswell player. I got it. And so Roswell will make the sub in. And now we're already under 2 minutes to go in the game. Favela will inbounds. Find Herrera in the corner. Good feed underneath to Grinder, but he couldn't finish. Got his own miss, and the putback is there, and Grinder gets into double figures with 10. 68-35. And coming to the right wing, and then having a shot blocked as he went up with the 3. It was Zambrano. The loose ball being battled for, and eventually out at the midcourt line, a foul going to be called on Alamogordo, but a little bit better aggressiveness defensively there from the Tigers. Reynolds will come into the game. Grinder checks out. And far sideline inbounds here for Barola. He'll give it up and then give it right to Zambrano. Quickly they go inside. And the shot attempt will go up and in for David Gommons. I think I'm saying that correctly. Coming across the midcourt line. It's Ochoa. Gets it out left corner, Favela. Favela will drive the lane, go up with a shot attempt. He'll be fouled. Stop the clock with 48 seconds remaining. And so Favela, with 6 points, goes back to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2. And Julian will miss on the first. Second free throw, no good as well. And the rebound is grabbed by Roswell. To the top of the key is Zambrano. And he'll give it up to Serrano. Now with 35 seconds left. I'd like to see the Tigers play some defense, running the lane and going up with the shot attempt. And missing was Zambrano. He gets his own rebound, tries to put it back up and in. So 2 free throws here for Zambrano. Looks like they've adjusted the score. I guess they had 2 too many there for Roswell. And the second free throw misses as well. And the Tigers have 18 seconds to go and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Alamogordo basketball. And they may be able to inbound it here. You know, they're not really hurrying, so I would imagine just going to let this one roll out. And the Tigers will fall to Roswell 68-33 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll wrap it up on the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show when we return. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Happy holidays. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. Our goal is to help our communities prosper and continue to grow. Our attention is directed to support the goals and accomplishments of our customers, like opening a small business, buying a home, or planning life celebrations like a wedding or a new baby. We are here to assist with all of life's milestones. We express our thanks and gratitude to our customers for placing your trust in us. Wishing you all a safe and happy holiday.
First National Bank, member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Fall into savings today at Local Credit Union. We're ready to help you with those high interest rates. Now through the end of December, enjoy 1% lower interest rates when you refinance your auto loan with Local Credit Union. And it's so easy to apply. Go now to localcreditunion.com or stop by and see us in person at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. All loans based on credit approval.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
This holiday season, Ochoa Stucco wishes you joy and warmth. Whether you're cozying up at home or enjoying festive gatherings, we're here to help you create beautiful spaces. Happy holidays from all of us at Ochoa Stucco.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Final score, 68-33. Roswell cruises to the win over the Tigers. Alamo, about the same in each quarter, honestly, with scoring. They had 15 at the half, 33 to finish the game, and just never could really get the offense going. And I thought I saw some positive things at times for the Tigers, whether it was offensively, moving the ball, defensively, getting to the right positions. And but overall, too many open shots for Roswell, too many turnovers for the Tigers. Rebounding, you can't give them as many extra opportunities as they got. And at the end of the day, Alamo just, if they are going to be more of a jump shooting team, they've got to be able to shoot the basketball better if they're going to be able to get out of here with some wins. I mean, there's not a lot of kind of grinding in the post to get some shots. It happened, there a little bit, but they just don't necessarily have those guys yet, and even some of those in close shots they weren't able to get in. Ethan Griner led the Tigers with 10. Speaking of post guys and working underneath, Julian Favela with 6 points, 3 for Aaron Herrera, 3 for Bryson Bloom, 2 points each for William Bynum, Jaden Hernandez, Julian Benitez had 4, and Marcus Bryant Jr. had 2. Nathaniel Best finished with 1 on the day. So that's a good Roswell team. There's no doubt about that. But for the Tigers, obviously, they'll continue to have to try to work and improve with this team, and they'll get more challenging games right back here in Roswell next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Poke Horn tournament. Palo Duro, they'll play to open up, and there's definitely some other challenging teams that they'll be going up against as well in that tournament. So it's it's a young and it's an inexperienced group for the Alamogordo team, and it's the growing pains are kind of evident tonight, just and through the first few games of the season, and the things have having the game experience. But you start to get to a point in the season when you're 10 games in or so that, you can't really, you've played varsity basketball now. So, you've got to be able to move past that and see some improvements in there. So, I think the losses have been to quality teams in Rio Rancho and Carlsbad and Roswell. I certainly can say that. And, we'll see as the season progresses. But it's definitely been I'm going to go challenging start for the season for the Tigers. So this is the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Tigers fall 68-33. Do have some other finals for y'all. 66-13. The Alamogordo girls lost their game tonight at home to Hobbs. And the Mescalero girls beat the Thule girls 47-40, the final score there. So congratulations to the Lady Chiefs on getting the win there. We'll unfortunately don't have a final for you on the Thule boys and the Mescalero boys, but we'll post that up on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel for you guys coming up later tonight, so you can check that out there. We're going to say goodbye. Our thanks again to all of our sponsors: Otero Federal Credit Union, Ochoa Stucco, First National Bank, the Winter Circle, Loco Credit Union, and Ryan Richardson Motor Company. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, your final score 68-33. This has been the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. Thanks so much for listening along with us here in Roswell, and we'll be back on Tiger basketball after the new year. We will not be broadcasting games here at the Poke Horn Tournament Week. We'll give you guys a link on our social media where you can watch the games here, but we're going to take those 3 games off and then return for the Tiger Round Robin Tournament at the start of the new year. The 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. So we're not going to leave you guys without opportunities to continue to follow the Tigers when they're back here in Roswell next week. But certainly want to make you guys aware that we won't be doing the radio broadcast next week. And we'll continue to remind you guys of that as well. But check our socials. We'll make sure we have links for you guys and let you know where you can watch those games at next week. Thanks for listening here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-19. We'll be back here on radio on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230. 101 on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, alamosportsandtalk.com, also on the Exciter Media app and your Alexa device. You can listen to us so many ways. We certainly hope that you do so. Have a great evening, everybody.